this manga shouldn't work. It's a guy writing names in a notebook. That's it. No fights, no big power-ups, and yet it's one of the most powerful and stressful things that you'll ever read, or that I've ever read. And I'll tell you for why in just a minute. Let's go. Honestly, you have to hear me out. Death Note is literally about a guy writing names in a notebook. And it sounds really simple. If you read it already, you already are yelling about how I'm making it too simplistic. But it might be one of the most gripping, high-stakes things that I've ever read. No explosions, no demon transformations, just one notebook and one dude slowly becoming a god, and it works so well. Today we're talking about why Death Note, despite being so simple, is one of the best intros to manga, Japanese storytelling, and psychological anime culture. The concept is wild, right? You find a notebook, you write someone's name in it, and they die. That's it. That's the whole engine during 12 volumes of this series. It's not some magical school, no 400-year-old prophecy. It's literally, what if you had the power to kill people from your bedroom and thought you were smart enough to make the world better for it? I think one of the best or the most intense moments of the whole series is this man eating chips aggressively. It'll take a potato chip and eat it, or I'll take a potato chip and eat it. That's how good the story is. They took a basic concept of rules, cat and mouse, mental gymnastics, and somehow made it cinematic. Every page feels like a chess match, and Light is slowly losing his mind. If we can stop and talk about the fact that there's no pretense here. In the first chapter, we get a guy who receives this book and is kind of haunted by a god, immediately knows what he's going to do. And I love that it's not someone on the fence about what they will do with this notebook, or thinking about, like, will they use it, will they not use it? It's straight in there. We're bull in a china shop. It's not something that lingers. It's pretty off to the races immediately. And I think if you're learning about Japanese culture, especially through language and media, you'll notice that rules matter. Whether it's grammar structure, etiquette, or even games, there's a beauty in that constraint. And I think that's what Japanese really do well. Death Note leans into that incredibly. It thrives on the rules. The notebook isn't magic because it breaks reality. It's magic because it follows the rules religiously. And Light's whole thing, like finding every loophole possible, it's basically law school with murder. Ryuk is my guy, I suppose, or my girl. I forget if he or she is a guy or a girl. But dude drops the notebook into the human world just for fun and sits back and eats these earth apples and watches things spiral out of control. He is someone who's like the equivalent of a reality show housewife just coming in, causing chaos and bouncing. But he's the audience just like we're the audience. He just wants to watch what's going on. He's reluctant when he gets pulled in and takes the rules of his position very seriously. But these days, a lot of manga try to do everything. Huge casts, 20 different power systems, time travel, and I love that. But Death Note is a reminder that you can do a lot with a little, right? It's a tight concept, clear stakes, one smart villain, or smart protagonist, depending on whose side you're on, or one weirdo detective, again, depending on how you describe the people, but you're locked in. And as a language learner, it's good for someone to read it in Japanese. It's a simple setup and easy to follow, and you already know what's going on. You're just riding the psychological roller coaster. So yeah, I don't think it's talked about a lot, but Death Note, it's not loud, it's not flashy, but it's proof that a good storytelling doesn't need bells and whistles. It's just a sharp idea and a whole lot of what would you do, putting the audience into the driver's seat. And if you've read it, let me know what you think. What was your favorite moment? Let me know in the comments. And if you haven't, don't write my name down, okay? I like my name-free situation here. But until next time, it's your boy. Peace.